Welcome to Alt Episode 4 of Let's Play Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I'm Atul and we are continuing from where we left off in the last episode. I wanted to quickly find out how to read the items, and I guess they were in my inventory all along in the quest items, right? Not only the crystal skull, but like these items. So some items are quest items, that makes sense. So, like these one here, burned papers, read. And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my flying cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you, illegible, tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plans gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. Okay, whatever. Oh.
Ooh.
So I guess we have to ride to the Nilfgaardian camp now, and we go through this path, right? Or this one of the two. So I guess we keep sticking to the path. There is also something here. Oh, there are some drowners there. We'll be able to beat them.
Slower.
Seem to be some quest that we can see. I don't know if I want to start it. Maybe a good way to just keep continuing anyway.
Let's go.
Oh, I always make that mistake.
Go, go.
Yeah, I'm not fighting level 5 wolves right now, okay? Points of interest. Once you have found
Hey there.
location, its icon will be remaining there. I sure hope so. Oh, Nilfgaardian garrison. Okay. So this is the marker post, that makes sense.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Got work for me?
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Theft. Guards won't tolerate theft. Be careful. Okay.
Oh.
I guess we cannot.
Make way.
Goltais Griffin is aanval.
Heard of the Vryheid Brigade?
Den Ebstreda.
Non-humans.
Kardad.
Es diese Verin. Nordest Ulfheiden en Meras.
Es a drog Myras. Es a Toven of Hayden. Mira, die.
Can we actually get this done?
Is it all the tile again?
Okay.
Is a yondrain at Makir.
Senava.
Come Kazer!
Senava. Senava.
Unbanded order!
Okay.
How
Okay.
much grain will your village give?
Let's see what happens now.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Tomirians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him, too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already,
10?
including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
That's a deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. I only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire.
Apt
for
reply.
example.
Apt reply.
Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Okay, Tomira. We definitely have to also go to her for the honeycombs, right?
Need
But
more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tomira and Mislov. Thanks.
Es sun jakten.
active objective. If your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by. The Beast of White Orchard. And we can steal things here without dying. What happened?
Need to ask you about something.
Yes? What?
Oh, okay. No, there is no new item.
Looking for trouble.
Poor, dark, and putrid. Gloar and I'd fade.
Sprint is press this button, okay? Okay, is this really sprint? Okay, this is sprint, okay. I now understand better. At least it writes that, okay? So the thing is quests, right? Ask the herbalist. Where is the herbalist then? See the world map. Oh. This is the contract. Then I guess I should first go guarded treasure. I guess we can go to the treasure, but those were like what, level 5 wolves? Probably not great until I am also level 5 or something. Which I guess I will get here. So Gosong Bridge, right? Fast travel here. We can really fast travel. You must find a fast travel sign first. So here is this, right? And it is showing us on the world map that we can walk there through this side probably. Is that a good idea? I like this side safer. Yeah, I like that side safer. There seems to be a lot of monsters here, okay? Fast travel. Using the eye of Nihilani, you can dispel illusions, okay? Come on, Roach. Oh, we met you.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
So what are you offering?
Let me have a look at your stock.
Some quaint? No, nothing? What is this? Torn out page Griffin decoction. No, that is a little bit too expensive. Okay.
Take care.
I hope your losses are not too hard. What? Where did our horse go?
Faster.
Okay.
Move it!
Come on.
Oh, this is not the correct side. Of course not. I always confuse. Okay. This is a weirdly thin path. I hope I don't get ambushed. Oh, okay. Come on, dismount. Molly arrow, Ripley. Okay.
A storm, damn it.
We can steal this item too. Oh. Yeah.
What do you want?
It's always, I guess, fun collecting every item. Who knows when I will need them. Okay, we have collected too many things. Let's go. Okay.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Oh yeah, I remember Lena got hurt, right?
Griffin do that to her?
Talina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Well, I'll kill the griffin. Should we try to help her? Blood's pooling in her skull.
I've agreed to kill the griffin. No more victims after I do.
There will be, of course. With the griffin gone, others will kill in its stead. Monsters or men.
So what do you think I should do?
Ply your trade. But don't think you can change anything.
Griffin.
Talina.
At night.
Meeting a boy. Wounds are healing, but she will die.
Oh, we can replay it, okay?
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it.
Oh yes, the griffin. Might have guessed. I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
The next time is right now. On death's bed. Brew a dose of this swallow. Lena. Huh? What? You woke up. You are not dead. Nothing we can loot here. Okay.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Didn't you want honeycombs? Not quest items, food and drink, right? So each item can be sold for like 2, 3, but this one for what, 7? Okay, I like that. What's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslath. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
That's a sad story.
Farewell.
Brew a dose of the swallow potion. And how are we supposed to do that? Like alchemy? Pinning formula and diagrams. If you want to see a quest list of components or ingredients required for a formula, given formula or diagram, when you enter the shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. Okay. If you select a crafting item or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of the components or ingredients needed to create that will appear in the shop panel. This makes it easier to keep track of what you still need to acquire. Okay. Not this. Not alchemy substances, it was decoctions. Oh, we have uncovered Fogtail decoction. Combining various attacks, strong strikes, fast strikes, signs grant a bonus deck, increases attack power for the next attack mounted, or sign intensity for the next sign cast. Okay. Oh, we see the items up here. Okay. No. We need potions, right? Swallow. Ingredients missing. Drowner brain. Really? Celandine. Alchemy ingredient. Okay. And we are not able to see on the world map anything related to this. Celandine. Surely you have something here, right? No? Oh, you have Celandine here. What are you talking about? We have them here. Those are wolves. Why can we not get that? Inventory. No. Alchemy. To create an item, you need the right ingredients. Okay. Here you can find a description of the item you created. Items you can create are divided into categories. Select a formula. Yeah. That's what I am saying. Only two X pin. New marker sawmill. Okay. Rabbit pelt. Okay. So I guess wolves are here. But we can fight drowners somewhere, right? I remember it was near Wosang Bridge. There were some drowners on the edge. Okay, let's try. Let's try to see.
Bastard.
We cannot loot anything here. Isn't this drowner brain? Oh, drowner brain monster tooth. Now that's what I'm talking about. We also need the inventory to have food, right? Oh, we got more bread and some water. Okay, that sign is of Igni, right? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Guarded treasure. Silk, alcoholist, vial, oil, diagram, harpy. Torn out page, lesson decoction. That is good. Did we take this? I think we have. So I guess for our items, we should have the swallow potion up ready, right? Okay, we need more celandines. Okay. What is this? Browner brain. And let me check which side of the world map we are going. Back to the Wosong Bridge. Okay, this guarded treasure was solved. I guess then we might be at a good enough level to handle these ones. I don't know. At least these drowners did not seem very hard. Oh, I forget. Maybe I will change the sprint button to be something else or something. Come on. Are they celandines? White myrtle petals.
Cadmil en hol ep every.
Don't be unreasonable.
Qu'est-ce n'a pas?
Really, we cannot steal even from here. That's so bad. That is rough. But there should also be something near Tomira, right? Near herbalist is the sawmill, and then this one. That sounds good. Maybe we should find something near that. Oh yeah. Yeah, take this. Sawmill, but wasn't there some quest item here? Quests missing in action. What is some missing in action? That is the ransacked village and main quest, not main quest, but oh, we can switch between these with trigger or with down buttons. Okay, that is good. That is good. Okay.
Diable ass.
So is anything up at the sawmill? Oh yeah. Cannot save literally in the middle of jumping action. But let's try that. We are also going to have wolves now. Surely not, right? It's already hard fighting one.
Show me what you got.
Okay. Really? Okay. 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 Some villagers have come back. Oh. Okay.
If I ever have
Area
a son,
liberated.
I'll name him Garrett.
Thistle. Thistle. Shinanakin.
Okay, so let's see what this area was. It was an abandoned site which now has people. And we even have a shopkeeper. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Is that not the honeycomb thing? No, no. Let's try it from this side.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, let's talk to the merchant.
Greetings.
Yeah. Show me your wares.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Isn't this the Select-Indian one? Okay. 2 out of 5. Maybe we can find some more at
Farewell.
Tomira's place or around here. Let us just make sure we are near health. Oh, those ghouls really screwed me up. There was a honeycomb, okay. Okay, so I guess this works. Oh yeah, I'm remembering something like this from 6 years ago. You could always ignite these things.
Nothing left but to pray. Beg evil spares us at least.
That should sell for something.
Nothing left but to pray. Beg evil spares us at least.
Okay. Well, at least I'm not strong enough to fight level 5 wolves right now, right? Definitely I'm not going to try that. But
We can't lose
Geralt,
hope.
Godspeed
thanks
your
for
work.
everything.
enhancing weapons. Use special grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Doing so grants a bonus to damage dealt by your weapons. Well, that is, if it is temporary, it doesn't matter.
Ruin cider without. Can't lose hope.
Okay, okay.
Down
I liberated your village, so surely sapphire. Okay, that seems like a very expensive item. Inventory. Sapphire. 220 magic item. 15 monster bone. Okay, that seems pretty good.
we shouldn't. Can't lose hope.
Murder!
Gonna kill the monsters. All of them.
Okay.
Where'd you come from?
Gods!
Oh, we cannot run while in Witcher senses. That's bad. Okay. Are these sedatives? What are these ones? Blow ball. No, I want Celandine, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. This is barbican fruit. Okay. That was a yellow one, I remember. Come on. So there's actually nothing near you. Okay. White myrtle petals. This is a good stone. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I think we are wasting too much time then I think it is time. I will probably change this button for sure because this way I'm spending too
I
much.
think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Oh yeah, this is the way to go inside. Let's go find. Do you have Selenity?
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
You should have some of them, right? This is the one. We have five, so we just need one. No, 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 no. Buy one. Adjust. Not quest. Oh, oh wow. Hmm. You give so much gold.
Farewell.
Inventory. Alchemy. All parts present. Swallow. Craft item A. White honey. Clears toxicity and cancels all active potion effects. Cat. Grants sight in total darkness. Increases critical hit chance. On death's bed. Take the potion to the herbalist. Okay.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Points, that's quite a lot. So, completed. Frying pan. Many think that the life of a witcher consists of nothing but adventure after grand adventure, an endless stream of contracts on manticores, bruxae, and other exotic beasts. In truth, Geralt would often take on more banal tasks, once lesser bards fear mentioning for the lack the skill required to make a masterwork of the mundane. By way of example, once in White Orchard, he was hired to retrieve a woman's frying pan. A mysterious gentleman had borrowed the frying pan from a little old lady and not returned it. While investigating this damned unneighborly act, Geralt discovered the delinquent borrower had other, more serious sins on his conscience. Murder, for example. The half-burned notes Geralt found in his abandoned hut made it clear he was interested in the movements of Nilfgaardian forces and confidential military secrets. In other words, the man was a spy. Geralt found the frying pan and returned it to the old woman. She was overcome with joy and gratitude. Not only did she have her precious cooking utensil back, but someone had scrubbed it clean for her as well. Okay. Kia Morhan. Of course, we have done this all. Every story has to start somewhere. This one starts in the quest in the guest room at Kaer Morhen, the stronghold of the Witchers in the Blue Mountains. It starts with Geralt taking a bath, disproving the theory that witches neglect personal hygiene. But as he's bathing, he is brusquely interrupted by Yennefer. Does she ever interrupt in any other way? She reminds him that he was supposed to train with Ciri. What could our hero do but bid the sorceress farewell and descend into the courtyard of the fortress? Little did he know this would mark the start of a great adventure. But hasn't Yennefer never been there? Geralt mentioned that, I remember. As it turned out, all that happened at Kaer Morhen was but a dream. Of course. That was in the next paragraph. The kind that wakes even witchers screaming, a cold sweat on their brow. Geralt crouched by the fire and surveyed the land, a land ravaged by war, signs of battle stretching to the horizon. But he had not chosen this campsite for its view. Yennefer's trail had brought him there. On death's bed, once again, Geralt had a near impossible choice to make, a choice between aggressor and a greater and lesser evil. While preparing to hunt the griffin, he had come across one of the beast's victims, a simple peasant woman named Lena. She had been on her way to meet her lover when the griffin attacked. The beast had mortally wounded her, a witch's potion could save her life or cause her to perish in agony. Twisted fire started. There were only a handful of non-humans in White Orchard. One of them was the dwarf Willis, an excellent blacksmith whose wares attracted peasants from far and wide. Sadly, his forge had burned to the ground shortly before Geralt arrived. Willis suspected the fire had been started deliberately and ask the Witcher to investigate this alleged arson. Geralt is capable of finding a Doppler in a crowded city or tracking a folktale against a pitch black sky from 5 leagues up, so hunting down an arsonist in White Orchard did not prove much of a challenge. It turned out the culprit was a simple peasant who delighted in simple pleasures, vodka and the persecution of non-Hindus. I don't fully think so. Geralt brought the arsonist to village. The dwarf immediately summoned Nilfgaardian soldiers with whom it turned out he was on quite good terms. The Imperials quickly declared the man guilty, handed down a sentence, and carried it on the spot. Harsh justice, or maybe just harsh? Maybe just, justice for them, not for Temeria, right? Oh, we have got. Maybe if I just meditated, I would have gotten them up. Oh, that makes sense. New item received of sweat and blood. I will see that. Okay, I guess we can always collect it, but... And I guess this is time to... in the inventory to get it rolling, right? Swallow. Remove this, unequip. I guess this is good. There was a new book that was sent, right? Inventory, books, no, probably grocery, bond papers, no, then probably it will be on the quests item. Or inventory rather, inventory, not food and drink. Of sweat and blood, read for additional information. Read. Of sweat and blood. A veil hangs between the world men see and the ones they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet unlike the necromancers, in doing so, they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often, these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed: wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. Okay. Okay. New alchemy formula, turn out page, noon breath decoction. Nitrates, okay, peach cherry. Necrophages, drowners. When at the water's edge, you gotta be quiet. First of all, so as not to scare the fish. Second, so you don't attract drowners. Yannick of Blaviken, fisherman. A drowner resembles a corpse dredged from the bottom of a pond. It is sickly blue or green in color, with slime and sludge oozing out of every pore and the acrid stench of rot wafting off of it. That is why it is often thought drowners, along with their more dangerous cousins, vodniks, mucknixers, and drowned dead, arise from the bodies of those who drown in shallow water, lost travelers falling into bogs, children who swim too far in from the shore, or in the case of vodniks, inebriated peasants who stumble off narrow swamp trails. Okay, necrophage oil and igni. Oh, so we could have used igni up there. That is good. Night blades. Moon dust bomb, spectre oil, Yerden. I remember vaguely that I was never able to fight specters of any kind in my first playthrough at Death March. So we will see what things are done. Night raids exude this immense sadness, this helpless wrath. I fear them, same as anyone, but most of all, I feel sorry for them. Aline Allspar Elven Throbarids. Compared to other creatures of the night, catechans, neuracats, and werewolves, for example, night raids and their rarer cousins, dusk raids, might not seem all that dangerous after all. Or one might ask, how much harm could a pale, withered woman in a tattered dress do? The answer quite a bit. Instead of finding out the hard way, avoid crossing fields and meadows at night at all costs. Like night raids are only found in rural areas. Travelers fall victim to them most often, but if legends are to be believed, they also sneak into huts at times and murder peasants in their sleep. When they attack, night raids remain immaterial for most of the time, meaning physical blows pass right through them. They only take on more tangible form for the brief moments in which they strike. When weakened, they will create several projections of themselves which cannot attack directly but act as transmitters of sorts through which the night wraith can sap their victim's vital energy. Night raids also turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to wound. Uh, let's read this again. How can we scroll text? Okay. That is scroll text, but I should also be able to scroll to this side, right? Okay. And I could do that with the mouse, I guess. Night raids can turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to move. In order to force one to take on corporeal form, trap it with the Yrden sign or hit it with a blast of a moon dust bomb. Do not believe the old wife tales and think yourself completely safe from night raids during the day. They appear under the light of the sun as well, but are much weaker than after the dusk. Okay. Noon raids. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors admittedly to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon raids. Blood Raymond peasants and their customs. On particularly searing summer days when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noon wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. This is why, if one ever finds a wedding or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Known wraiths are only known to haunt rural areas and usually stay near the place of their deaths. They prey on peasants working in the fields or children playing nearby. That's not good. Known wraiths do not bleed and are for the most part immune to the effects of witcher signs. They can create mirror images of themselves which circle their victims in a kind of morbid parody of a dance. This ghastly ritual drains their victims' life energy while adding to their own strength. Known wraiths are also able to manipulate the physical world to a limited degree, kicking up clouds of dust which temporarily blind and disorient their opponents. Known wraiths can turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to wound. In order to force a known wraith to take corporeal form, uh, one must first trap it with the Yrden sign or strike it with the moon dust bomb. Once the monster has regained physical presence, one can mount a fast attack with a silver blade, preferably one coated in spectre oil. Okay? So this is like a long description of all the things that are written. Contrary to popular belief, noon wraiths can also be encountered at night, but are much weaker than during the day. Okay? Plague maidens. I remember there was one somewhere. Not even weak to moon dust bomb. Okay? Patients seem to have hallucination. Oh, this uses this one. Aha, now without the mouse I can do this. Patients seem to have hallucinations of a woman covered in scabs and boils with rats scurrying about all around her. Rats. Okay. Hopefully they do not also scale up. with this enemy upscaling, right? These ravings subsided after an administration of henbane and poppy extract. Joachim von Gratz's notes. Vilmeria's hospital in Novigrad. When plague ravages a nation, a spirit will sometimes walk its lands, a ghost resembling an ill woman whose flesh rots off her bones and in whose wake crawls a cavalcade of rats. No one knows whether the spirit brings the pox with her or is merely drawn to it like a moth to a light. Yet it is certain that she delights in dealing pain and suffering, in hearing the howling and moaning of men. Many have called into question the very existence of plague maidens or peste, as they are sometimes called. Only two sightings of such a creature have ever been recorded, both during times of raging epidemic. Okay. As the name Plague Maiden suggests, these wraiths take the appearance of females, though exactly why that is remains a mystery. Some speculate they, like other such specters, arise from the powerful emotions charge associated with certain circumstances of death, such as death preceded by a long and particularly painful illness. Not much is known about how to fight a plague maiden, though one can assume they possess many traits in common with other phantoms and wraiths. They undoubtedly possess a great danger, though a witcher's immunity should at least prevent him from catching the contagious illnesses they carry. I hope so. Okay, so we added bestiary, plague maidens. Yep, indeed. Okay. So then we have some more quests. Beast of White Orchard. We need level 3. Or definitely we are not doing that then. Find some buckthorn on the riverbed. I remember on the world map that this could be. But this is all, but oh yeah. Find some buckthorn on the riverbed using your witcher senses on that side, which means that there should be some drowners there as well as an item there. I remember there was a person nearly dead, or there was a person dead and with some red witcher senses. So probably that is for a mission. Let's see. So maybe we will discover that on this mission. And ask the hunter. So the hunter is here. But our level should be level 3, so I guess this is the time for us to go to Sawmill, get to the ransacked village and search for the people there, right? We are able to fight ghouls, so I think that is what we will do. Let us go to Sawmill. Let us go there. Did I actually hear bees? No. Come. A ransacked village, right? Yep. Quests. Missing in action. But also let us see, that is true, but what is this one? Undiscovered location. Oh, I hope that was not a terrible jump. New guarded treasure, okay. That means we should save up. Replenish item. Oils, potion, and bombs are consumed upon use and can run out. To replenish your stocks of these items, enter the meditation panel. If you have hard alcohol in your inventory, it will automatically be used to create a new batch of every alchemy item you have. Here goes all the guided treasure. Okay. Okay. We killed some more, right? Well, these at least level 4 people are not too hard. There's a guarded treasure, okay? Oh, let me also use swallow. Hunting boots, powdered pearl, lesser trick lab, runestone diagram, split gold, dragon stream, Vico Varo blade, magic item, resin, lesser whales, runestone diagram display, town outreach, basilisk decoction. Okay. And there is also this, right? Oh. It's about to explode. Drowners were pretty near to the shore. And they're like, I should make sure not to fall, otherwise I don't know how much damage I will take. I remember Geralt takes quite a lot of fall damage. I remember that from 6 years ago. Especially in the cities, like jumping from a small ledge could kill me. I remember that for sure. Okay, I think it's time to take out your sword. Oh, no. Take that sword out too. And let's see the glossary bestiary. We got some new items up. Drowners, not this. Oh yeah, some items on decoctions. I remember inventory. Is that quest item? No. Then it should be in the glossary. Crafting. Disclair needs level 12. Okay. Harpy. Then maybe we collected it from somewhere. Okay, I guess we cannot do that crafting component. What is that? We have quite a lot of things. But we have one thing that we can make, it seems. Steel ingot. No. I wish it would start showing only things that oh. Okay. Books of Sweat and Blood. Okay. I guess we can read it up here now. Characters. Cyrilla, I read, right? Eskel. All witchers have a great deal in common, but with Eskel and Geralt, the similarities are particularly striking. They first met as two boys of the same age swinging wooden swords at Kaer Morhen. They went through an ordeal together, the first round of selections, the murderous changes, the trial of the crosses, and training on the gauntlet. The Witchers' daunting obstacle course. They also received hidings together for more than one act of childish delinquency. When they became adults, they walked apart separately but still reconvened at Kaer Morhen nearly every winter to wait out the cold, drink to their successes, and remember fallen comrades. Though Eskel never gained Geralt's renown, he equaled the White Wolf in experience and carried out his contracts with care and efficiency. Death had almost taken him many times in his hunts, yet in an ironic twist, the hideous scar on his face came not from a monstrous claw but from the blade of Daedre Ademi, his highly unpredictable, unexpected child. Okay. Lambert, the youngest among the Witchers of Kaer Morhen and perhaps the last ever trained within its walls. By the start of our tale, Lambert had proven his chops many times over. Having hunted down many a mighty beast and traversed nearly all the continent's realms several times over, yet he had also developed a reputation for arrogance and sardonic humor, and his gruff and at times excessively blunt manner could irritate even his fellow Witchers of the School of the Wolf. Whatever his vices, it went without saying that Lambert would brave the fires of any hell for his companions. Okay, Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School and most likely the oldest Witcher of any school on the continent. About as long in years as the ruins of Pierre Morhan themselves, and though eternally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of the Witcher trade gave no thought to a well-deserved retirement. Grey but still spry, he continued to ply the monster hunting trade into his golden years, effectively too, as he'd seen more beasts than all his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adoptive father and mentor to the other Witchers, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272, when our story begins, Vesemir had joined Geralt on his search for Yennefer, trekking with him through war-ravaged Tomira. Dandelion. I would wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste and therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by way of self-portrait for the sake of thoroughness and in the event you have spent much of the last half century in some dark corner where the light of my star has yet to reach. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenford Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequaled lover appreciated and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator and a stirring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion as painted by his friends and promoters. This image is, of course, somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist enthralled to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was, am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate a chronicle in this present work and his story which I shall sing till the end of my days. Okay? Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree before I provoked someone else into doing the same to us both. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about world famous monster hunter, the man known in elder speeches Quinnipiaid, or in our younger yet no less noble tongue as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough and tumble practitioner of a dirty trade. But peer closer and he will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views, and vast world spanning experience. On the surface, he is introverted, tight lipped, one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a sound advice or the masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through hard times and good, helping with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in his earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle and, for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. Yennefer of Vengerberg, the Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. In the time since then, their relationship had, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, crises, and breakups. Geralt and Yennefer's love prince provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. Didn't we read this already? Okay, yeah. So we have read quite a lot, I guess. Fine-tuned Wildebert.
Wintering Hussar. We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Okay, so I guess we will start off this quest and do this in the next time. So let me make a save up here, missing in action, indeed. And this is where we will continue in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed the episode. This is a very, very good game and we're continuing pretty well. So see you all next time. Bye bye.